Last question. You are a mother of 2 children. You have written about motherhood and the responsibilities to future generations. When you learned that Exxon had been researching climate change since the 1970s, research that has been described here today as state-of-the-art, did you have a reaction as a mother or as a scientist? Up to you, or both.
I immediately had a reaction as a scientist because I myself was studying climate change and what we then called the greenhouse effect as early as 1977 when I was first introduced to it by my biology professor. So we in the scientific community have known about the reality of climate change for a long time. As a mother, I know that there's no bigger threat to my children than the dissolving climate. And the disinformation campaign, perpetuated by many, but most notably Exxon, makes it difficult for me to do my job as a mother. I believe that all tasks of parenthood fall into one of 2 categories. We are called upon to plan a future for our children and to keep them safe from harm. And climate change makes that impossible, makes both of those tasks impossible. So climate change, the climate crisis is really a parenting crisis, which is to say it's a human rights crisis. And for Exxon to be involved in the disinformation about the science of climate, which we in biology have known about since the 1970s, is a strike against parenthood and a strike against human knowledge and scientific progress.
Thank you.